All right. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are live. That's right. Friday, finally, Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We are back into the market. We are like around 15 minutes before open. We're gonna review real quick, and also we're gonna put into the radar two new stocks that I wanted to keep the eye on, which is gonna be very interesting for the people who are interested on the new stocks and everything. Right here, I'm showing SPX. What's happening with the SPX right here? SPX 5087 right here, pulling to the upside, showing good movement right here. Now we're gonna keep an eye on Nvidia right here, hitting the 800, which I was talking about before. Why? Because data center very strong on Nvidia right here, hitting the 800 at the open right here. I'm taking profit right here. Remember that I'm going very small on Nvidia. Why? Because I already took profits before on the earnings. So right here, we're going to hit 800, hopefully. Everything is going to be good, and then it's going to close. After that, I'm going to wait because after a big bull run, a pullback is expected. So I'm just going to wait after the overbought right here area, a little pullback, and then re-enter again. See how it's going to perform today into the market. What's happening today in the markets? In the markets today are working until 12 at midday. You know, it's going to be until 12. The movements, the biggest movements, the important movements, and everything. So right now, what we got? I got Nvidia, and also I got Block, which is now also Square. So I got Block right here. Let me see, Block, Square. Let's put Square. Probably it's gonna come up something like Square. There you go. Squarespace. No, that's not the one. Gotta remember this ticker because let me see. Block, Square. Let me see. Block right here. There you go. Block. SQ. That's the ticker. SQ, which means Square. They remain into Block right here. I was expecting 70, but guess what happened? After earnings on Square, it came up with 76, I believe. Let me show you right here. I got Block Square right here. Gonna show you what happened after earnings. Pull up to the upside now, trading at $80 right here. I'm gonna show you. There you go. This is a Square. Trading now at 80. Yesterday, closing around 70 right here. 70. So I was expecting 75, which was around here. Earnings were positive, so there you go, jumping into the 79 and now trading at 80. What is going to happen now? What is happening now is that everybody is going to try to short it because right now, look at this, it's an 80. It's going to hit my profit right here, 3%. Okay. I'm going to close some profits right here. I bought 10 units right here, 10 shares. And it's going to close at 80 right here, which is going to be my line right here. I'm going to put it over here, 80. There you go. So it's going to come over here. It's going to jump all the way over here. I'm going to close it. Then I'm going to wait because, of course, it's going to be overbought, expecting a pullback or probably making a new gap forming right here. It's going to be a big gap right here because of the jump of the earnings all in Square. So I'm going to expect a pullback, or probably I'm expecting a correction or gap fill right here. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to put it on. I'll put red. Got to keep an eye on this thing. So it's going to jump. It's going to open on 80. We're going to see if it's going to keep going up or it's going to pull back, retrace a little bit, try to find some support, or just pull back all the way to fill up the gap during at 3, 4, or 5 days around time. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on this one, and also I'm keeping an eye on Domino's Pizza, reporting earnings on. Okay, I'm not showing the tab. There you go. This is the tab. So I was showing that it's gonna jump into right here, which is gonna be 80, because why? Right now it's trading at $80.28 right here. Got a big jump, $12, probably around 15%, probably something like that. You see? So I got a big jump. Now everybody looking for cash out, try to make the money, and then getting out from there. Uh, I'm showing you again this thing. This is what I was talking about with a profit of $70 right here, which was very small to me because for volatility, because of earnings. I'm taking profit right here. I'm getting out with 10 units, and then I'm gonna wait because it's gonna jump out all the way over here, and then probably it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back for a retracement, or just gonna pull back all the way to close this gap that it just got formed because of earnings. All right. Now I'm gonna keep an eye also on Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza. Everybody likes Domino's Pizza. Everybody loves Domino's Pizza. I think the ticker was Domino's DPZ. There you go. Domino's Pizza right here, trading at 431, expecting earnings on Monday. Seems to be like a big jump to the upside because of credit cards, Visa and Mastercards perform very good of transactions. And remember that most of us we do transactions on Domino's Pizza using your credit card, debit card. When you go to the application, you want to buy it, you put your card. That's it. That's a transaction for Visa and Mastercard. And because of Visa and Mastercard, as them are the most used, and before they have a very good pull up to the upside, that also engages for Domino's Pizza jumping into the upside. Why? Because it's showing earnings. Earnings is on Monday. Earnings has to be with also transactions that people made and everything. So positive pull to the upside right here on Domino's Pizza. What I'm watching right here, I'm gonna watch a pull to the upside. Uh, this is not gonna happen because this was a gap that it was formed. It looks like it was closed already. You can see right here, right? It got closed right here, so uh, there is no way that you gotta pull back to close this gap right here because it got already filled right here. We can see right here on these movements, it got filled already for the gap right here. So Domino's Pizza also they made a partnership with Uber Eats exclusive. So it's very important also time to a point of view to check that thing. Okay, now let me see. There you go. Domino's Pizza. I don't watch it too much. I don't see it. I don't know nothing about it. I don't pay a lot of attention. So this is like something that you should put your stop loss around the area of consolidation, which is gonna be here, which I'm gonna be opening in 5 minutes when the market opens. I'm gonna be putting probably a limit order of 431. I can see the movements that they do is between 340, 370. It's like around $20 up to the upside. So on 340, gonna do a 340 to 360 right here, limit order. This is for profit just for today, 340 to 360 right here. So this is what I'm gonna do. 340 to 360 price. When price hits, I'm sorry, 440, 440, 460, because it's engaged with the credit cards and everything. So this seems to be like a positive side to the upside. So we're gonna see more movements happening over here. 460, right here, 460. Stop loss, I'm gonna put it on. This is gonna expire today, well, this week. I don't think it's gonna happen this week. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna enter the market as it is. As soon as it opens, I'm gonna put that thing right there, and then I'm gonna put the stop loss around here. My stop loss is gonna be around 330, right here. So let me refresh this thing. 330 my stop loss, 460 my take profit. This is for Domino's Pizza, right? Let me see. DC. DPC. There you go. Domino's Pizza. Right here. Why? Because we see more space to fill up the overbought area, so it can push up to the upside right here. Also, as soon this one touch this line, it goes to the upside, the movement is going to be to the upside. It's been to the downside one, two, three times, maybe double bottom right here, and ready to go up. That's my view right here on Domino's Pizza. I'm going to check it out on, let me see, 360, 380, 480, 480 to the upside after earnings. To the downside, not too much, but if it goes crazy, I'm gonna put my stop loss to 327 right here. Crazy, crazy, crazy view to the to the downside. I don't think it's gonna happen. Everybody loves pizza. Everybody eats pizza. A lot of transactions happen because of the Super Bowl happening. The Super Bowl happens on, I believe, like a couple of weeks before. I had this, like, a surgery over there. I was watching it, the commercials and everything, bringing value also to this thing, and seeing for a pull to the upside. I'm gonna put my idea also later on, if I can, later on when I get chance. Just waiting for the market open. 9:28, 2 minutes left before the market opens right here. Let me just check it over here. Domino's Pizza has been showing promising signs in the stock market with a recent surge in earnings estimates. The positive revision in earnings estimates is often a precursor to an earning beat, indicator of favorable trends for Domino's Pizza. The most accurate estimate for the current quarter is currently at 4.41 per share, compared to estimate of 4.35. A positive reading is being very powerful in producing both positive surprises and outperformance in the market. Stocks that have positive earnings, right? We have a positive nearly 70% of the time, return over 20%, giving Domino's Pizza benchmark analyst Todd Brooks upgrade Domino's from hold rating to buy and set price to 455, seeing a better appreciation for the company. Sam, 455, okay, 455, I like that. 455 could be a good entrance right here. 455, 455. Let me take a look right here. 455. Domino's Pizza 231. 1 minute left before open the market. Let me see. I'm gonna be closing quick. Block is gonna be closed automatically. I'm gonna be watching this thing happening right here. There you go. It just got open. Right here we got block. Block got closed. Also on profits right here on 76. We got Nvidia also got close at 800. Okay, that was a good profit. We got Microsoft also close at 415 apparently right here. So everything is good. Now, what I have remaining, I'm gonna open this Domino's Pizza, like I said, right here. I'm gonna buy 10. Take profit on 432, 442, 450. Gonna do 450 for earnings, and I'm gonna do 320 if I want to wait a couple of weeks happening this thing, right? There we go. Earnings on Monday. I'm just gonna let this thing run because still have a lot of well, it has some area right here to fill up, so it's gonna come up very good for the earnings. That's my point of view right here. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna change now to the euro dollar right here in the forex is still expecting. Remember, this was my area. I was entering right here. What happened? A fake pull to the downside, come back, recovery right here, stay, pull up to the back to the upside right here, pull up to the upside, try to be. We're gonna see another couple of pull-ups right here, two, three, four times, and we changing the 25 to 28 days to probably more than that. It's gonna take probably 1 month and a half, which is gonna be probably like around 45 days. Over here. Depends, right? Because February has been 29 days, but this also is gonna take probably more than that. We're expecting this to happen on March 15, which is gonna be around here. So we're just gonna wait, be patient with this, which is the most important part of it, right? Let's see if we can trim something around here. What we can trim right here. The company's right here. Let me see. $30 GBP. Okay, I like that one. I'm gonna reduce it to 1,000 right here. So I'm gonna close 4,000 and leave it at 1,000. Pretty good. Good. Doing what I like. So I got 1,000 on the forex for the GBP and the euro dollar. Now, what else do I have? Another big guy right here. I want to close it. Snow reporting earnings next week, and in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna let this guy running. I like it. I like it. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna leave it this right here. What else do I have? I have nothing else. Big loser right here. Domino's Pizza. Well, I just entered it, right? So I gotta give it a time. Today, big winner, 800. Now, what I'm waiting? I'm waiting for a pullback to close this gap, and then I'm gonna re-enter. So when I see this thing over here, I'm gonna re-enter Nvidia right here, right now. I'm not gonna touch nothing. I'm not gonna touch Nvidia. I'm not gonna touch AMD also, which performing very good. I kind of see like a double top right here. I'm ready to pull back to close this gap right here on right here to close on AMD, which also have a good moment. Palantir coming back, try to coming back. When it touch right here, I'm gonna see my Palantir coming up because I'm putting all my effort and time to understand this new ticker that I really like it. It seems interesting to me. It seems like a big winner in the long run right here for Palantir. The other ones, I'm not touching it. Nothing seems interesting for me. I'm watching Bitcoin, see if it's gonna pull up to the upside to the $60,000. But like I said, it's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, maybe 1 week, maybe 2 weeks. We're gonna keep an eye on that very close. I'm watching gold. I'm not understanding it yet very good. That's why I'm not touching it, but I'm watching it, see how it performs. I'm watching also oil, which I also shorted, but I closed it too soon. So it's gonna come back over here. I probably enter for a buy side, but I'm not gonna touch it now. I'm focused on the ones that I got opening right here. Small quantities for small companies right here. Now, what happened today? Automatically, it got closed for my GBP USD. Well, I closed this one manually, right? I closed 4,000, so I got only 1,000. Small profit. I closed, NVIDIA got closed automatically for the 800, but I have a very small amount of NVIDIA because I already cashed out when the earnings came out. And also Square, that was a good play because I closed it at 76. It went up to 80, so it closed it automatically at 10 shares right here. Nice profit going on. And Microsoft, well, I think this was yesterday, I believe. No, it was today also. Microsoft, very good closing with a small movement happening. This one happened 22. Okay, this one happened yesterday. So this is from yesterday. We already sold that thing. I closed a small profit from Bitcoin, and then now just waiting. Gonna check for the market. Probably I'm gonna come back to the market around 12 p.m. where all the volatility is gonna end, where everything is gonna stop for a little bit, and then we're gonna see how SPX volume is happening right here. SPX volume. I want to see SPX volume of 1 billion and 2 billion. Then I can see my Tesla coming back to from the ashes and coming back strong, going to 206, 216, 220, 230, 260. Hopefully, we're going to see how it's going to perform. For now, that's all that I got. And have a good day. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a good weekend. Probably I'm going to connect tomorrow also if I have chance. But don't forget to follow me. I got my YouTube channel. I got my social media right here because sometimes I cannot make streams right here because I got blocked. It gets weird a little bit. It gets crazy. But I'm always try to be active on my X. Follow me on X. Also, I got my social media on my profile. Take a look at my profile right here, and you can see my social media right here, which I try to post the best way possible right here. Okay, what do I have over here? What is happening over here? I got okay. Something is dumping. Oh, Domino's Pizza is dumping pretty hard. Let me see. Domino's Pizza is dumping pretty hard. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. But that is a good sign because it's like everybody's shorting Domino's Pizza, right? Because they think they're gonna underperform. I'm gonna hold it the whole day. Probably gonna see a pullback dumping to this level around here. And if dumps around here, probably I'm gonna re-enter around here. So I'm just gonna be patient, let the market do these things, and come back probably around 12, market close, everywhere. And after hours, if I can, I'm gonna connect also and have a review to see what I can close and leave it open for the next week and everything. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm getting interesting about this new ticker, which is New Bank. This bank seems very interesting because it's just working with credit and debit cards and accounts that have you only need your smartphone. Everything goes online. You get your application and everything, and you open your account, you put your address and everything, and all you gotta do is just have your application. That's it. Because everybody's paying with the phone, so you can go to the store and just pay and get your money from your new bank account. And you don't need nothing. You don't need statements. You don't need credit cards, debit cards. Everything is in a building within the app. So it seems like a very interesting way of banking, which also are putting a lot of important on the customer service perspective, making a making customer service first and the banking next. So I'm watching this one very closely right here, no bank. I'm gonna enter when I see an oversold area, but I'm expecting this to go to $20. But right now, in the meantime, I'm just waiting to see how it's gonna perform. But I'm just keeping an eye on this, and I'm gonna add also into my watch list, no bank right here, and also I'm adding Domino's Pizza. I always get there you go, Domino's Pizza. I'm watching because of Monday earnings, and that's all I got. That's it. Have a good day. Stay profitable and enjoy your weekend. We out. This is New York Runs Global. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good night. My name is Juan Carlos, and I see you tomorrow. I see you later on. I see you next week. Don't forget to be happy. Enjoy life. We